I think what most probably touched me most deeply at the outset was his accessibility, availability. That first of all, he was willing to just come and be with us, just to share life with us in South Africa. And that, I think, just that touched me very deeply. It wasn't like a celebrity tour. He was coming to a kind of, town that no one knew, to a church that no one knew, and really to spend time not with too many people. His first event, which I can still remember with us, was I think with maybe 5 or 6 of us, and gave us 3 days. So there was a sense of his willingness to give energy, time, invest himself in the lives of a few people, as opposed to kind of mega meetings.
The first thought that comes to me when I think of Dallas Willard is a glow around him. He radiated the kingdom of God in a tangible way, so that if you were in his presence, you could actually feel the peace and the joy of the kingdom, and you sensed that you were in the presence of someone who was living from another place.
When you were with him, you just felt like this is somebody where peace and freedom and not being in a hurry had gotten into his body at the cellular level. So when you would look at his face, it was like life-giving, it was like centering, and my body, anybody's body, would kind of slow down towards that pace, and I'd start to feel at ease or at peace.
He was just very deep. He was 2 years younger than I was, but he had a lot more mileage than I did. And I so respected his ministry and his teaching and all of that.
Well, he was a gracious man, and I've never met anyone like him. He influenced me more than any other person in my life.
It was his last conference, and it was with a group of ministers, and it was at that conference that we in fact gave him his honorarium for his time with us that we had collected from the different events that he had spoken at. And then just before we left the conference center, one of my colleagues who worked within a very, very disadvantaged area of South Africa came to me. His name was Philip Shongwe, and he said to me, "I don't know what to do, but Dallas has just given me his check." And it was the honorarium that we had given him. He had given to Philip for his work.